Hello class, it's Tulio, week 4. This week we're doing evaluation of policies, and we're going to use the evaluative criteria to describe the effectiveness and evaluate reducing the military retirement benefits, the proposed reduction on the military retirement benefits. So all the reading I've been doing and research on this, I'm going to use the Defense Business Board. It's an advisory panel put together by the Secretary of Defense to identify courses of action and the best practice, just like in the corporate world, on how to reduce or how to change the military retirement benefit. So what they were tasked to do was to economize, increase the efficiency of the retirement system, while at the same time reducing the DoD budget. They're also going to modernize the military retirement system and make it a fiscally sustainable system for the future. Currently, as is, the military retirement system is not sustainable. It's an overhead deficit that the military cannot afford 20 years from now, and the compensation includes the retirement benefits, health care, and education, and that's one thing that the military is looking at strong right now. So right now the current military retirement system, if it's changed with the proposed way forward, then it could save $250 billion over 20 years. Right now the liability to the government is $1.3 trillion, and that can grow up to $2.7 trillion in 20 years if unchanged. Now, as you may know or may not know, only 17% of personnel retire at 20 years. 83% don't make it to 20 years and just get out of the military with no retirement benefits. If the proposals go through, a change could be that everyone gets some type of compensation, some type of military retirement benefits that they can transfer to the civilian world if they get out, let's say, at 5, 10, or 15 years. So similar to a 401k. So that's something good for the military if that proposal goes through. So to evaluate the proposal, I'll use the tax evaluative criteria. The first criteria is it effective? I believe yes. I believe it's effective because, for one thing, it will reduce the military budget tremendously. Everyone will get a piece of the 401 proposal, so even the young soldiers coming in will be able to transfer to the civilian world with some type of benefit. The opposite to that is you will not get a retirement at 20 years or on, like it currently is. So that's a drawback. And also, but everyone will get something out of it. So what about efficiency? Is it least cost effective? Yes, I believe so. It doesn't cost the military anything to implement. It doesn't cost the Department of Defense anything. So as it is, they can go ahead and implement and change their retirement system based on how many years you have right now. So the proposal is if you have more than 15 years, you will stay with the current retirement system. Between 15 to the incoming recruits, you're going to come in under a different system, and those are just under 15, you're going to change to the new system if the proposals go through. So I think it is least cost, it's efficiency. Equity, is it fair for everybody? Most will say no, but eventually it will balance itself out. Now, for those who've been around over 15 years, you will go ahead and move out with your retirement. For those under 15, at first it will seem like it's not fair, but if you were to get out between 10 to 15 years or after 5 years in service, now you're able to get not only your educational GI Bill, but now a 401 type benefit where you could transfer out. This is similar to what the corporate world is using. Um, is it politically feasible? Yes. Uh, Military belongs to the Department of Defense. Department of Defense is an agency of the government, so it's not going to affect civilian population, just all military. So I think yes, politically they can go ahead and execute once congressional parties approve on it. President signs off. The only drawback would be that elite groups, veteran groups, and some congressional members will probably not allow it, because it's not a popular thing to do among some civilians. Is it socially acceptable? Mostly, I believe it's 50-50. Um, you got about 50% that are in support of the military, uh, with what's going on with Afghanistan and Iraq. Um, the other half of the population would agree, say yes, there's a budget problem, we need to go ahead and fix it. So socially acceptable, I would say, is 50-50. I'm mostly in support of the military, but some will bring up the issue that it could be a national security issue, and you can have a strong veterans group out there that may fight it. What about administratively feasible? Yes, DoD, government, is part of the system. The president has to say so in it. Congressional members have to say so on it. It's part of the committees. So I think it's feasible because it's part of the system already. You can implement very quickly, come out with your policies, come out with some guidance, and the military will execute anyway. They do what the Congress tells them to do. They execute, just like deploying to a combat zone. So I don't see no problems there. Alright, so this is a subject that I'm pretty familiar with, the military retirement system. Myself, I think both ways. I mean, I like it because it's going to be a 4-1 system where soldiers can come in, they get out. The military, about 83% of them get out anyways, transfer to the civilian world. Now you have something to take with you aside from your GI Bill. That's all I got, and I am out.